While clearing the battlefield, a group of U.S. soldiers suddenly spotted several Taliban fighters raising white flags, shouting that they were surrendering as they slowly approached. According to military rules of engagement, American troops are prohibited from firing on enemy combatants who appeared to be surrendering. As the Taliban drew closer, the squad's deputy leader had no choice but to order maximum alert. The very next second, one of the Taliban fighters detonated the explosive strapped to his body. The blast threw the entire scene into chaos. The deputy commander was knocked unconscious by the explosion and immediately called for backup. But the team leader was also under heavy fire from another Taliban unit. Things took a turn for the worse. Hidden deep in a nearby mountain valley, the Taliban leader had set up a rocket artillery site. They had already loaded a BM-21 Grad multiple rocket launcher and, after pinpointing the U.S. forces' location, the leader gave the order to fire. A massive rocket barrage rained down on the Americans' position. The Afghan National Army, arriving to support the U.S. troops, was caught in the shelling and suffered devastating losses. The Americans hadn't anticipated such overwhelming firepower. As waves of Taliban fighters surged forward, the highly trained U.S. unit quickly set up a defensive perimeter and returned fire, while simultaneously calling in air support. In under 3 minutes, a bomber roared over the battlefield. Using coordinates relayed by the team leader, it unleashed a storm of bombs on the Taliban's position. Massive explosions rocked the entire valley, crippling the Taliban forces in minutes. Seizing the momentum, the team leader rallied a unit of Afghan government cavalry to take out the Taliban's rocket artillery at its source. He led the cavalry in a bold charge straight toward the enemy stronghold, riding through enemy fire as rockets soared overhead. Galloping between tanks, the U.S. troops and Afghan fighters took down the remaining Taliban soldiers.